So, friends, today is the weekly expiry, and Nifty is at it's looking like it will close at around 15,700, just like the previous 2 weeks. Approximately last three, in fact, 4 weeks, Nifty is trading in a very small range, about 15,900 on the higher side and 15,600 to 15,500 on the lower side. So this is mostly true about Nifty, and yeah, we can see it from the option chain data as well. So if you look at the option chain data, today it would be very clear why the first week of the July series it is looking slightly bearish, because this is the case. 15 1700 page there are 1 lakh option writers, and that's why Nifty is showing slightly bearish signals. So, so currently at the money is 15,700, and इसका lowest point 15,691 पे गया था on the intraday side. Let's look at the 15 minutes time frame as well. So अगर 15 minutes time frame पे देखूँ मैं इसको, so see guys, so this is the first resistance and first support actually at 15,673, and it went took support thrice actually at 15,686 to 15,690. So this is the case. I think Nifty will mostly stay flat as well for the rest of the about 2 hours, 2 to 2.5 hours of trading. So this is the case, guys. So this was about Nifty, and I've sold options, both call options and put options, because my view was range bound as well. And ये मैं अपने पिछले live streams में भी बता चुका हूँ. So let's look at Bank Nifty and other such stocks, so that what you can trade, the possible good opportunities for trading in the coming few weeks. So in my opinion, Bank Nifty is one. So Bank Nifty के major stocks जैसे कि HDFC Bank, ICICI Bank, you should trade them and invest in them currently, because I think in the July series Bank Nifty will reach all-time high, because the consolidation phase has been quite a lot, and ये mostly true था because of the second wave of coronavirus. There were concerns about that, तो इसी वजह से there was quite a sell-off, but now there is a strong rebound, and just like last year, Bank Nifty is hopefully going to make a very strong comeback. So just a high beta stocks such as Bajaj Finance and IndusInd Bank as well, so they are likely to jump up in a single day, at least 6 to 7%, 6 to 8% as well. So that is my view, and right. So if you see over here, Bajaj Finance took uh, exactly a good support here at this weekly trendline resistance, uh, weekly trendline support I would say, but earlier it was a resistance, but now it has turned into support level. But अब यहाँ पर देखिए this 3900 level, 5900 level, it is taking a good support here, and if in coming 1 or 2 days it takes a support over here, I think this is a very good opportunity to invest in it right now, because for Bajaj Finance 6500 is the target. So even if from this level 6500 would get about 9 to 10%, somewhere between that range. So today currently आज जो current market price चल रहा है Bajaj Finance का, it is still uh, currently trading above its previous weekly low. So this is a good sign that the support is holding quite good, and बहुत ज़्यादा sell off नहीं आ रहा है markets में, and the big players such as FIIs and DIIs are holding their position for the further up movement. Let's move on to HDFC Bank as well. So I told you yesterday as well that HDFC Bank and Bank Nifty have a very similar price action patterns. So if you see here, this was the all-time high in Bank Nifty as well, and now since the last 2 months, it has been consolidating, moving sideways as well. So just like Bank Nifty, HDFC Bank is also moving sideways, because HDFC Bank contributes largely to the Bank Nifty portion. So so all the banking stocks are really low, and they are a good buy currently. So let's move ahead to Maruti Suzuki. So Maruti Suzuki is now, I sold off my position here at just near about 7700, about 7685 पे मैंने सोल्ड किया था. I sold all my positions here. I have not entered yet now. I think I'll wait for some of the price action pattern to form, and then I'll enter the position. Meanwhile, I think this will move sideways, and hence the RSI will also correct here slightly a bit. So that is the case for Maruti Suzuki. Let's come to Tata Motors. So Tata Motors, right. So Tata Motors currently is trying to break the previous weekly high level. I think once it breaks it, which it will, in my opinion, it will try to reach above the previous monthly high, which is at 371. And actually my target is 370 level. But let's see, it will take some time, maybe a couple of weeks to reach so. But although I have invested in, that's why I invested in cash market, because it is a value stock right now, and although the price action part was there, but the auto stocks overall outlook was not bullish. I've also made a video regarding this, because why auto stocks are not performing. But recent rebound in the Maruti stock has given a confirmation in other auto stocks like Hero MotoCorp and Tata Motors that they are likely to be really bullish right now. Let's go ahead to Titan. So Titan as well, it has broken this trend line. I don't think it is a bearish signal right now. I think this is a signal that it might move sideways for a while, and then maybe form a price action pattern which we can trade. So as far as Titan is concerned, if you're still holding positions, you should exit right now. And because I had already exited, not at the top because I was not able to time it perfectly, but I sold here at 1700 level, my entire positions. I'm waiting for another price action pattern to form in and take position in Titan. Let's come to Tata Steel. So Tata Steel is holding quite good after the breakout. This is like a price retesting of this upper trend line. I think this should hold, and once the Nifty starts to move and crosses above 16,000, it is likely to show more bullish signs. Let's come to Asian Paints. So Asian Paints as well, it is forming another kind of a triangle pattern, but I'm not sure if you should trade this. But it looks like it might go above it, because the target for Asian Paints right now is 3150. So even if you trade for right now till up to 3150, it is like about almost 5% return. So uh, if you want to take a safe bet, then this is the stock that you should go for, Asian Paints. And otherwise, if you find another good opportunities, अभी जैसे मैं बताऊंगा in the info edge as well, because I was holding this position from the last 2 months, but today it has given a really good returns. So I'll come to it in a bit. So stay tuned and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Right. So Axis Bank as well. So see guys, Axis Bank में क्या हुआ है? If you see here, it was forming in a range bound pattern since the last, if you see over here, 24th of May, and then here 22nd of June. So almost 1 month it was moving mostly sideways. We saw a good movement in the bullish direction, but there has been nothing as such, because it was not, Bank Nifty was not bullish overall. So it is likely to move sideways, and once the HDFC Bank moves, then all the banking stocks will follow. So guys, Sun Pharma. Sun Pharma, we saw a breakout, hence this the bullish movement right now. So it gave a breakout, and retesting also यहाँ पर हुई थी, and then this is the outcome of the same. I think Sun Pharma is bullish right now, and hopefully you should take position into it up till, I think this is the target should be there, 1725 to 1730. That is because if you extend that trend line, this is the target you should be achieving at. 6% return, not bad, but yeah. So that is what you would be getting right now. Bharti Airtel, I'm actually ultra patient right now because I'm hoping that it will give some returns. I didn't 10th of May, sorry, 10th of May, I only sold my partial positions here, but now I entered here again around at 5:30. But up till then, I was expecting that it will break out of this. But here also there was a very strong bearish Marubozu candle, and now it is taking a support here, over here. So I think the before earnings it will start moving up because Bharti Airtel say I'm hopeful that its results would be good, and that would be the case for Bharti Airtel as well. So Federal Bank mostly same pattern as such of the Axis Bank, and sorry guys. So Federal Bank as well, same pattern Axis Bank जैसा, and it is mostly trading sideways and looking to break out of it and reach the 95 to 100 level zone. Infosys we saw a good correction, not a very strong, but I think this was decent because I think before the results this is good because this might break, move upwards again. This sell-off is just to control its RSI, and now this is again a buying position here. So if you want, you can enter into small quantities here, Infosys, and wait for the results. Axis Bank again moving sideways, nothing great as such. So overall, I think you should take some positions, bullish positions here in banking stocks, and just wait for it. So the Chola Finance is has shown quite a sell-off right now, but I think this will rebound because the RSI has reached the oversold levels. I think this will rebound again very strongly. So about 10% something returns. Right. So let's move it. Divis Labs consistently making moving up. That's the good thing about pharma stocks, guys. But I think after this breakout, it might go somewhere up to the 4500 levels, and then the selling might start actually. So that is the case, guys. Dr. Reddy as well. Now they are showing bullish signs. So all the pharma stocks are now in action actually. Right. So let's move ahead. TCS again. It is if you see over here, it reached the upper trend line level, 3400 level, and now it is trading sideways. So just before the results, I think it can break this level as well, 3430, and move in the bullish direction. So I'm hopeful about it, and I have sold my partial positions today because I think consolidation was quite high, and I don't want to miss out on the profits which are already there in the hope for more profits. So let's book at least partial profits. I've booked my 75% of the profits today, and 25% of the holding is remaining. Kotak Bank again after a sharp sell-off. I think this is a good rebound, but I think this good rebound is not enough, and I think this support zone is very strong for Kotak Bank, guys. 1700 level is very strong. The target for that is 2100. So I think by this year as well. So even if till this zone, it is like 20% upside straight away. HCL Tech, guys, it is trading mostly sideways, and it will follow TCS. So whatever the results of TCS are, it will have an impact on HCL Tech price action pattern as well, because I think the markets will move sentimentally from there, and the actual results will obviously confirmation would come after the results, but that is the case currently. So guys, I'll be back in a moment. Sorry about that, folks. I had something to attend to. So let's continue. And if you see over here, HCL Tech is mostly moving sideways, and my target is that it will breach its previous weekly high level, जो 1000 level पे था, and it will touch this trend line level. Okay, this is my target moving forward before its result on 14th of July. So let's see how it goes. Hero Moto, Hero MotoCorp guys is looking for a breakout, and I think this can give a really good breakout as well. Even up to previous monthly high level, it is like a 5 to 6% upside. So let's see how it goes. It's IndusInd Bank again trying to struggle above its break this 1020 zone and move out of it. So as I said, it is a high beta stock and it will move in the bullish direction surely. So let's come to other steel stocks, Jindal Steel and JSW Steel. So they are just following Tata Steel's pattern right now, and I think once the triangle pattern formation is done, this I think they are on the line. So let's see how it goes. I'm neutral about all the steel stocks right now, actually. Yeah. So ITC is at 200 level. So this is like a fixed level. I think this is the 10th time it is taking resistance support over here, and uh, I think ITC is not meant for trading as well. There are several things wrong with ITC. I have made a video about it. If you haven't watched already, I think you should. I have talked about why in the last 4 5 years ITC has given 0% return to its investors, and right. So let's move forward. MFSL में थोड़ी सी प्रॉफिट बुकिंग चल रही है. I think it has reached its target of 1100. So that's where the profit booking. SBI may same kind of a pattern, just like IndusInd Bank and Axis Bank as well. Consolidation from the last 2 months in the bank Nifty. I think this will only push Nifty towards 16,000 level. Not Reliance, but banks. Banks, guys, banks. Piramal is at 24,400. Mostly moving sideways. It is still not, correcting. That is a really good sign that after the acquisition of DHFL, I think the fundamentals of the stock has really moved forward. Wipro is at 540 level. UPL. Okay, so UPL is coming again close to its upper trend line level and 780 level. I think that is the case. So let's move ahead. TVS Motors. Most TVS Motors also moving sideways. Nothing much about it. No such kind of a pattern over here. This 650 level is kind of a big resistance for this. So I think once it reaches, it might, if it breaks out of it, then the further upside can be expected. Otherwise, it will mostly be moving sideways. until its result, which is 1st of July. So let's see. Bajaj Auto, great comeback, but not that great. I think this is kind of a price action pattern forming, guys. Another it will might consolidate and then might break out or win out. But so that is my view. Berger Paints again, mostly moving sideways, and I think it has breakdown out of it. So it means that the upper movement is not that strong, and it will move sideways. Eicher Motors again. Eicher Motors is looking good. Let's see in which direction it breaks out. I think it will be in the bullish direction because the fundamentals of the stocks are really really good. Eicher Motors. So this will likely to go ahead like this. Info Edge, guys. Info Edge has given splendid returns currently to its all investors. 8% return in a single day. So that's really really good. Although the target for, as I told you, it's 6100 for Info Edge. So even up till this, it is like a 15% upside still remaining. This is mostly because the investors are bullish about the profits or the profits actually from the Zomato IPO. I think Info Edge has 750 crores invested in Zomato. I think that they are tendering in the uh, IPO and wanting an exit out of their investment. So this is good actually, and let's see how it goes. So on the RSI front as well, it went up to 80 level as well, but now currently it is around at 71, 71. Yeah. So I'm holding the stock from this level, guys, 4300. So just like a 1000% upside. So it has even beaten my targets. So 22% upside, guys. That's a splendid return on investment in just, if I would say, in just 1 month scenario. In just 1 month, 20% return is really, really good return on investment. So guys, we are back at Nifty, and जैसा मैंने बताया था that Nifty would be trading at likely to close at 15,700 level. So that is the case. So 15,700 level is looking like it for Nifty, and let's see the option chain data as well. So see that if there is any change in the option writing structure. No, nope. So 15,700 or below 15,700 is looking like it. So that is the case for Nifty right now. I think tomorrow we would likely to see some bullishness in the MAC Nifty structure. I think that would be my case if I have to bet my money on. Yeah. So let's see the indices futures as well for tomorrow. So they are looking quite good actually. The tomorrow scenario is also looking really really good. The Dow Jones is approximately 0.3% up, 100 points actually, and even tech stocks and the S&P 500, even the small cap are looking good. So apart from it, all the European stocks are also really, really looking good, bullish, and especially the FTSE, which is the UK, FTSE 100 actually the UK, and FTSE MIB, which is the France one. Even DAX Germany is also 1% up, and if I look at it, so the Nifty 50 is slightly on the negative side. I think 15,780, but overall, I think tomorrow will be a bullish day, right? So, guys, I think that's it from me now. I think you will hear a lot more about moving forward, but let's see. All right, guys. So I'll just close now. Thank you. I'll come tomorrow again.